Hey, today I'm going to be talking about the dangers of using a crochet hook in your dreads, because that's something that you see a lot of people do before the 6 month mark, usually around, like right when you get them to up to like 2, 3 months, and it's like what people do, they take their hook. So I mean, I own a crochet hook and I do use one, but I'll show you what I use mine for. But they would take a hook, take a dread, and like stab in and out real quick. And a lot of videos I've seen with explanations say like the hook at the end is grabbing things and like pulling them, so it's creating knots. And so like when I first got my dreads and stuff, I saw people because they like made their dreads look like really tight really quickly. And so I tried to do it with mine. I never actually got the hang of it, so I was doing that some like around the 2 to 3 month mark. But I didn't see much improvement doing it with mine. In my old videos, I have some mixed opinions on things, but this is what I've come to now after recently seeing some videos of people who started their dreads the same time as me, and they used the crochet hook a lot at the start. I saw a video recently where a girl was able to take the end of her dread and just pull, and her hair is just pulling out. And so that's one danger I did see in looking at crochet hook stuff, is how you can cause breakage, and you're like breaking hair off. As you're doing that, you're stabbing, you can rip and break hair. And so that's what happened. So she was able to just take her dread and just pull, and her hair would just pull out, and that scares me. So I think in using a crochet hook like that, you can definitely damage it. So if you're going to do it, I mean, you gotta be really careful. I've seen some people say, like if you do it like slower and pull them down and stuff, but just because after seeing that video recently, I think it's best to avoid. I think I kind of got lucky, the fact that I didn't damage my hair at all using it, the little I did. But what I do use a crochet hook for is stuff like this. So like loose hair right here. Like later today, I'm going to tuck this away. And what I mean by that, like I take the dread, stab the hook through, wrap the loose hair around, pull it back through, and then just kind of take it and weave it in and out, side to side, up through the dread. So that's how I use a crochet hook. I use a 1.75 millimeter, and I use that to tuck loose hair away like that. But the decision I've come to on using it to tighten it by stabbing in and out, I think it's best to avoid, just because the breakage it can cause, and you can really damage it and your dread won't hold together. So even though it can give it that better look earlier on, I think it's safest to avoid. So that's where I stand with the crochet hook.